What up,
Hey,
doe, man?
what
I'm
happened to your beard?
sometimes just be getting a little long and be hot. So now I gotta shave it off sometimes. I just went ahead and just did the good old chop. My beard comes back in like 2.5 days. So next
Same
time we
here, but
record, it'll be a full on. Oh, you got those beard problems too?
hey, man, don't get it twisted. This 5 o'clock shadow. Literally, I shaved. I get wax, not wax, lasered. I get this lasered and this lasered. But yo, I can't wait to get my whole face lasered. It's gonna be over and done with. I'm such a hairy person anyway.
You about to be out here smooth game,
Right.
smooth face, baby face Adrian.
Seriously.
That's what we gonna call you. But yo, welcome to another dope episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. I'm Nate.
I'm Adrian.
What up? Shout out to the No Sleep Crew. We appreciate y'all for checking in with us. Hit that like, subscribe button on all podcast platforms. What's going on, Boogie? It's been a minute. We ain't talked in a couple days.
Yeah, it's been a while. This is the first time that Nate and I have been out of town at the
Mm-hmm.
same damn time. I
Same
actually
time.
just at the same damn time. Yeah, I just got back from Miami, the epicenter of COVID.
Oh yeah. Where in the world is Adrian San Diego?
Right. Uh no, I spent a little time there. I had a good time.
Miami Nights. How was the 305?
Oh, they out here. But like I said, I've been taking the precaution. I'm
As
just
you should.
going to these places and staying inside,
Mm-hmm.
going to restaurants that are very much compliant with the COVID regulations.
Oh no, I agree.
But I have gone on the strip
Okay, how
where
was that?
there were bars that didn't believe in any type of personal space,
Oh, I can believe
where
that.
I had to remind myself, I was like, bitch, are we in a pandemic? We in a
Yeah.
pandemic, right?
I think the pandemic is still going on. Yeah, one of those situations.
Hell
When you told me
yeah.
you was going to Miami, I was like, ugh, I'm about to cover you in Jesus' name. You we gotta send extra prayers your way because I'm like, woo, the Rona is thick out there in those parts.
Man, I think they think that the sun and heat burns off Rona because when I tell you, I stopped counting how many people didn't have masks or weren't 6 feet from each other.
I was about to
It
ask
was
you that. I was like, did you play the game of let's see who's wearing a mask today?
Man, if we were playing a drinking game, yeah, we would be
You'd be fucked up.
alcoholic. Yeah,
Oh no,
fucked up.
you'd have been Liddy. I know that's done all too well because I've had several rum punches. And the punch part is true. I had the
Okay.
first one. I was like, okay, this ain't too bad, and I knocked back like four more, and them shits was beating the fuck out of me. I was like, yes,
Okay.
keep serving up the rum punch. I am in the Turks and Caicos. I'm on the Caicos
Oh.
side of the island. I don't really know if that's where I'm at, but yes, I am vacationing in the Turks and Caicos island, and I gotta tell you, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm drinking right now. Ain't gonna lie. You gotta come out here, man. You got to come out here to the islands. I love it out here. It's my second time in the Caicos, as I like to call it. Once you've been here more than once, you can pronounce it. I'm on the
This
Caicos
nigga.
side,
Alright.
but I recommend it. You got to come out here.
Oh,
You
I'm
know,
definitely doing that next year. See, this year's already squared away. I already have my little trips. I
let's
can't
see,
do no more.
Miami, Costa, even in Costa Rica, like
Whoa, whoa,
1,800
whoa.
times.
I'm going
You
back.
know,
We're going back too for Thanksgiving. So,
you might as well get dual citizenship, on in Costa Rica because you've
what
officially been there.
Because there's
Several times.
there's so many places and areas that we still haven't explored. So, and
Oh no, I gotta visit.
yeah,
I feel like
gotta
when
go.
you find a place that you like, you gotta keep going back to it. Which is why I come here. Um, and I love coming here because they treat white people like shit.
Whoa,
They, it's one of those, and they don't have a problem telling them to their damn faces that they ain't shit.
Wagwan.
My taxi driver last night, he went in. He was like, "The crackers be coming here thinking they run shit. We put them in their place." I was like, "I love to hear it, Martin. I love to hear it." They be serving
He
up,
said,
and you just be sitting back. All the black people be like, "Yes, give it to them." So black folks come to the Turks and Caicos, where you get to
"I
see
am."
black folks treat white people like shit.
Sounds like
Oh,
a party to me.
oh man. And what's crazy was on the beach earlier and it was like other black folks. It's like it's more black people out here. Like we be searching for other black folks. It's like, yes, we out here. But man, it's a fun time. Definitely bring your ass on out here, black folks, and enjoy it. Enjoy warm weather
Hell to the yeah.
and beach life. But let's get this episode started. Let's
Hell
get
yeah.
into this first drop. We got to pay some of these bills. Shout out to Blak Watches for sponsoring the podcast. We appreciate y'all for, excuse me, the ain't gonna lie, it's coming back up. We got to shout out y'all for sponsoring the podcast. Use that promo code and get that good 20% off. Hey, Boogie, did you know that the ladies line just dropped?
Oh, the ladies.
Yeah, yeah. My boy Shannon hit me up. He was like, "Yeah, we got ladies watches in." So, look, Mother's Day is coming up. You want to get your mom a quality timepiece? Hit up Blak Watches. Use that code and get a watch for yourself. Check them out.
20% off. This is a perfect gift for your mom, for your daughter, for your sister, for your auntie, people that you
Yourself.
appreciate. For yeah, just give them a
Just get
nice
the
little
whole family
gift.
one.
The
Get
whole
the whole family
famo
one. Get one for the
family for
dog
real.
too. Dogs is out here real stylish now. So get one for the dog. Sure they're
No,
gonna have
that's a good idea though.
a
That's a good
pooch line.
idea. Yeah.
You
What
got
time is it? Bar o'clock. Fuck out of here. Fuck.
just say
Bark
bark clock or
o'clock.
bark clock.
Sorry. Bark o'clock. My bad.
Bark o'clock. It's time for this walk, nigga.
Right.
It's time
Bark
to feed
55.
me.
Fuck out of here. Come here and feed me, nigga.
Feed
Right.
me. But definitely support Blak Watches. Because again, when you support Blak Watches, you support me and Adrian. So please use that promo code. What we got for the first topic, Boogie?
You know what? We have to talk about it.
Of course, we gotta talk about it.
We
As
have
y'all
to.
have As I've seen, y'all know what's going on. The verdict in the George Floyd, Derek Chauvin, Devil Chauvin, whatever you want to call him, that verdict has been released. He was all found guilty. I'm not really going to go into the details of that because y'all know what's going on. But the memes themselves were very hilarious. I got a kick out of some of those. I got to say, like Twitter, you got to get your thing in
Oh
regard to
man.
those.
Yeah, just pristine as always. Black Twitter came with the A1 jokes, and I must say it brought a little light, despite the situation of us having
Definitely.
to view and watch this bullshit. But your man's really thought he wasn't gonna be guilty, and I have to be honest, I was too. All accounts, all counts, all of them guilty. Oh, round of applause for accountability, not justice, accountability.
Yeah, I won't even call this justice at all. I looked at it and I'm with you 100%. I was just like, all right, I don't even want to watch this because we know how this is gonna go. When that verdict came out, his face was just like, what?
First
I'm
of all,
white.
his I for a second for he has a mask on, a face mask, and for some reason, everybody interpreted and understood those eyes and them furrowed brows. Okay, he looked up like So I didn't get away with it. Oh, got it.
But I'm a cop. But I'm white. The look, even if he didn't, I'm 99.9% certain if he didn't have a mask on, his mouth would have been wide the fuck open. Like legit jaw on the floor. Because everybody was surprised. And I think it was one of those things where it was like, I'm happy that, the family is getting some type of justice. But it's one of those situations where it's just like, we got more work to do. We really do in
Oh,
that regard.
absolutely.
Um, and I wasn't one that was like it was a weird feeling because I was like happy, and I was just like I'm happy for the family, but I'm not happy in the sense of okay, like we got one. It was just we ain't heard the sentencing yet because it watch it be some shit. We out here celebrating like yeah, he's going to jail in like 2 years. It'd be some
Right.
shit like that, and I'm like,
I'm
it's
you know what? Yeah. I'm always surprised at listening or reading any reactions that I wasn't expecting to hear from.
mhm.
And I don't know if you read this, but Lil Boosie tweeted out, he was just like, hey
Always a
yo,
good thing for Boosie.
if he was going to I wish he was going to jail in what did he
Louisiana.
say? NOLA?
Yeah, he was like Louisiana or New Orleans or something. Like, I want to go to
Yeah.
jail out there.
And then he
But
put
okay.
eggplants. And I was just like, hey, my guy, what are you doing right now?
Uh, my Boozy, you spent some time in prison. So
Like,
he's like, I know what goes
stop.
down in the pokey. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We all pretty much are like, on the one hand, I was like, okay, he's going to jail, but we know he ain't gonna be touched like that. He's gonna be in protective custody, unless it's just someone who just forgets to, lock his door. I don't think the booty warriors are gonna get to him like that. Um, you know,
And
it would be
stop,
funny though.
like,
It would be
yeah.
hilarious if they did get to him, because it's one of those things where I'm like, I gotta really. I've never been to prison at all, and but I do know people who've been there, and I understand how prison politics work. And I'm just like, if I'm the guy that's tasked with that, I'm just gonna kill you. Why do I gotta go through all? I gotta do all that.
Well,
I,
yeah.
I
Well,
don't have to.
he's on suicide watch right now. And, people I have read that people are like, well, he's going to jail. We're paying for his meals. He's gonna live comfortably even though he's in jail. I'm like, have you been to jail?
Mm,
Like,
I heard
jail
stories.
ain't right.
Jail
Jail
ain't
ain't like
fun.
right. Jail is not like the Oz, some over dramatic, romanticized fucking series. Like, jail is jail. Yeah, they get three
Yeah,
meals, but it ain't real meals. All
yeah.
that
You ain't
shit
out
is
here.
cardboard.
You getting bologna sandwiches with no cheese. That's what. That's. I think that's the least of his worries. Like, oh man, you get three bullshit ass meals. I mean, it's just I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just like you want someone to get him in prison, but I'm like, we know that's not going to happen. Um, and I'm also I still feel like when he walked out, he had like this glimmer of hope. I just kind of felt like he just was like, I'm guilty, but I'm gonna file an appeal. That's kind of the thing that I got from it. I was just like, all right, like let's just look at these memes. I'm gonna get a good laugh, and we're gonna see what happens when all this shit unfolds. But we would like for the Booty Warriors to get him, but again, he ain't gonna be touched when he's in there. Like it's just not gonna happen. He's gonna be like a celebrity in there. Every white dude in there that hates black people is gonna literally give him the standing ovation. They about to give him mad new cups, mad squares, all types of prison delicacies. So it's not like he's gonna have a hard life. He's just not, unfortunately.
I mean, even in jail, guess what? White people prevail. So,
You
even
just
in
made that
jail.
up. Even in jail, white folks prevail. I mean, they do. They literally do. So unless it's just like, unless you get legit, I need this judge to come out and be like, look, man, you getting the full maximum sentence on every one of these charges. That's really what it would be. And I don't know. And one thing that
That
I did
judge,
see,
yeah.
one thing that I did see, and I was like, and I wasn't even trying to be funny when I said this, and I was just like, I've said this to anyone, but I talked to you about it, and I was like, was it Ben Crump's like first win? Because the way they were just out there just celebrating, and again, I'm happy because obviously you want to
Rejoicing.
celebrate because of what happened. The family, and you're never gonna get George Floyd never gonna come back. So obviously you celebrate for those. But Ben Crump, I thought he was gonna break out in a break dance or something. He was so
Ben Crump and his staff was like, "Can you feel the brand new day?
he
Can
was like,
you
yes.
feel the?"
It
I was
was like
like,
celebrate good. I was like, all right. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna take away from your happiness, but let's get back to work. Celebrate for a couple hours and let's we got more people to lock up.
I'm always curious about weary about lawyers that jump onto cases that are very famous and notable. And
Ambulance
this
chases.
guy, yeah, this
I
this guy's
mean,
been on all of the civil rights, like all of the last cases. I'm just like, hey, my man, can we get somebody else? Like, are you the person? Like, are you on the bat phone on the end of the call? Like,
man,
why are you
and
that
it's
guy?
literally. I feel like, and I'm gonna say this because it's like he does get them paid. Like he gets which he's like he's a civil rights attorney, so he does get them paid in that regard. It's up to the defense and the criminals. They got to be the ones to do their part. So I think it works hand in hand. But I was just like, man, is this really your first one? Like you ain't never won nothing. Like that's one of those things where if I don't know, I have so many weird things that I probably won't say on this podcast in regards to that. But it just you be
Hmm.
scratching your head. I see some other people that were just like, yeah, like bro, act like you've been here before, and I was like, he hasn't. He
This
literally
nigga did.
hasn't been there.
He acted like Tiger Woods, his first Masters.
Yeah.
I
Have
was
you
like,
seen
hey,
that? Have you seen that video of like Pete Weber, like when he was bowling and he's like, "Who you think I am?" Like that's how I felt about how Ben was celebrating. I was like, "Hey man, do what you got to do. You got to make bread. We got this one. Now let's get these other families the justice they need and they deserve. Get some of this police reform going and all that stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, let's pick this on up. We've been talking
yeah,
about we had to talk about it. We had to get that out the way. So now we can get to some more lighthearted
absolutely.
stuff.
But let's
But
pay
before
some
we do
bills
that,
first.
let's
Yeah,
get these bills paid. Shout out to Rose Vogue Styling. Check them out if you're looking for Mother's Day is coming up. Get those great jewelries. I lost my train of thought. Use that 20% off code late night or Rose Vogue Styles. They got all types of great accessories, earrings, rings, necklaces. I know you bought a couple of those boogies, so definitely use that Rose Vogue Styling code. Get your mother something good for Mother's Day. Treat yourself. Treat yourself down and keep it cute. Our Rose Vogue Stylings. On to this second topic. As we all know, the government is coming for all y'all niggas that got those PPP loans. I thought this was funny. Lakeisha Golden set up a GoFundMe to help herself pay back these PP loans. So I got 20,000 in loans, and now the feds are after me. Please help. I can't do jail. Well, Lakeisha, you're going.
I am. I yeah. I just feel like when people have chest tattoos,
That was a
um,
telltale sign for you.
chest tattoos and eyebrow tattoos, uh, if you're not a tattoo artist, you don't have a business. I'm sorry. There is no business. I feel like the government is doing this on purpose because
I
and
know.
I feel like first off the government is definitely a white dude. in general. I'm speaking in
Okay.
generalities right now. And the government's like, let me find a way to catch all these niggas in the easiest way possible.
It's just to give out free money because we know these niggas ain't got no businesses. And what's crazy is these niggas weren't even trying to disguise us in any sort of way. Lakeisha, what kind of business do you have, ma'am? And not only that, but I done seen it's so many LLCs because Black Twitter is you got to get an LLC. Get that LLC and your life will change. These niggas went out here and got these LLCs and now they're going to jail.
I mean, these LLC names are ridiculous. Me and my mama said we gonna get it LLC. Like, come on, yo. Like,
I'm fucking these niggas up, LLC. I'm sure we done seen all types of me and my crew, LLC.
I bought
You
this
know,
Ferrari with my own cash, LLC.
I'm just it's so many of these names, and at some point in time, you had to think. I was like, did y'all not think that they weren't going to check back up on this? They weren't going to be like, hey, where's my money at?
But also, like, people, I keep saying people are missing the point of these programs. These are PPP loans.
Yeah, they missed that
You're
part about the
gonna
loan.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay them back unless you're getting these grants and forgivable loans where they're
Hmm.
just not asking for any money back. I don't care what you doing. They going to ask for their money, and the government's going to get their money anyway, anyhow.
They can, yeah. Some way, somehow, they don't get that. Bro, I was listening to the radio, and one dude said he took his PPP loan, he bought gold, flipped it. Now he has all the money to pay back the government. I'm just waiting for them to call me so I can write that check. I was like, brother, you might want to go ahead and just pay them that money right now. Get your name off the books, square it away, but I'm good. I am good.
When did people start sharing the dumbest information about what they're doing? Like, I'm so over
Mm.
y'all. Y'all literally are catching yourselves up by posting and sharing shit, thinking that you're doing something, but you're really just telling on yourself and making it very easy for the feds.
So, I'm gonna ask you a question. So how long have you been on social media? Because you just
Good point. Good point. Good point. You're making valid points right now.
I,
Valid
I,
points. Bad.
I feel like social media was set up just to catch niggas. It was like we ain't get enough niggas locked up. Let's give them social media. Like they'll tell them themselves. Like that's literally what it is. Like it was from like the dude from Pretty Ricky. Like he done went out and got a whole bunch of shit. From his PP loan. Hopefully he's better because I know he got shot. Baby Blue or some shit like. Well, that's his name, Baby
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
But it was like, what were y'all thinking? Like it was some dude he buying Ferraris and I'm like, what does that have to do with your business model? It was like, yeah, I got these aprons for my employees, but I also got myself a Ferrari. It was just like, I'm gonna write this off. Like the government ain't gonna see it. I'm like, bruh, what were you doing? Like even there was another one. This pastor got caught up, with himself in regards to his PP loan. And I'm like, bruh, like I think he bought like, what 39 cars or some stupid shit. Yeah, Pastor Rudolph Brooks faced 20 years using 3.5 million in PP loans, and it's just like, bruh. One, I think he had like a car business, but the way he was funneling, he bought a couple Bentleys and stuff. I was like, what kind of car business do you have where you are having to get that many vehicles? Like the tithes and offering checks must not have been good enough for the brother, because I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Yeah. Maybe I did see this story, and I also saw a couple people tweeting out like maybe he's just giving his congregation cars so they can make it to church. But
How
I'm like,
many
39 cars, including a Tesla. I don't love my congregation that much. Stop it.
how many pastors do you know that run mega church that are legitimately giving out vehicles to their
I'm gonna go ahead
congregation?
and say never.
Never would have made it
That's a
without the PPP loan. you know?
yo, yeah. I I'm just saying, I guess what we're saying here is be careful. If you thinking that this is free money, then you got something coming for you. You're going to be in jail for a long, long time paying off IRS all
I
that
just
money.
I just want to know, like, what was the end result? Like, you had to have a game plan. Like, anytime you're about to commit some type of
They
fraud,
ain't got no game
or
plan.
like you just didn't. It was like, yeah, I got $20,000. Like, so at some point in time, you had to have like, what were you doing? And I'm thinking about this Lakeisha situation. Who are these goofy ass niggas who are contributing to this GoFundMe? Who are these people? Like,
The
I need to
same
go. Look,
the same people that are on those flower chain gangs, whatever, they all trying to help each other out.
I need to go to her GoFundMe right now. I want to see if
Circle
what the number is. Yeah, I want to. I'm about to go to her GoFundMe right now and see if I can see what the total is that she has made. Because again, it's
also
like,
yeah,
go ahead.
you spent 20 grand. What did you get? It better not be food and
That's a lot of steaks. That's a lot of shrimp.
clothes. Ugh.
I really want to know, like, what did you do? Like, and I saw some of the comments. People had really legit giving her like $5, like, you dumbass. So I'm like, I'm not giving you $5 just to roast your ass. Like, that to me is just like,
I mean, yeah, I give her $1 and just be like, "Are you serious?"
man, I ain't, yeah, on some, I give you 50 cents. I'm like, you goofy. Like,
I'm
what?
like, I also have to remind myself these people have kids as well. So to me,
Oh.
I'm just like, what are you? Wait, what?
I'm on her page right now. So she's at $4,677. So she's close. She's in 6 days. She has got I don't know. Let me see some of these comments. Let's see here. Let me see what some of these people are saying in these comments.
Lakeisha.
Somebody gave her $1,000. Anonymous. Another person gave her $10. Let me see. So, oh man, somebody put in there. They literally put in there. They business all natural skincare and beer products. So they was legit. Like, I'm gonna give you five. But I'm also gonna plug my business too. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's a lot of $5. Someone put in here their OnlyFans, and they put niggas is literally plugging their businesses while they putting $5 in here. Oh, someone
I
said
mean,
better sell them bundles, nigga. Your ass going to jail. You know you didn't have an LLC. Hashtag niggas.
she about to go to jail, like for real. And also I want to like, is there a YouTube channel? I want to know what you spent $20,000 on. You
uh,
didn't reinvest. You didn't do any stocks. You
Legit.
didn't put down on a home. You got kids.
That's my thing. Like, if I'm about to go out here and grab one of these loans, I'm at least put this money into something. I gotta recoup. I'm gonna start business. I didn't have one when I got the loan. I got one now. And we ain't about to just be out here on some goofy shit. Now you about to be in jail. You ain't gonna your kids gonna be wherever they gonna be at because you can't take care of them because you locked up. Like, it just don't make no sense. Like, come on, we gotta be smarter than this. Like,
Yeah.
it's come on. You knew it was a loan. It ain't like your student loans where we ain't paying them shits back. It's totally different. Like, you stole from the government.
Maybe she flew out to Mexico and stayed there for like a year.
Yeah, she should have stayed. Or you took that 20,000, parlay that into like maybe 3 or 4 more PPP loans, and then took your family and moved to a location that has no extradition laws, some shit like that. Niggas just weren't thinking. Niggas. Okay, let's just go. Let's just run down a list of possibilities of where she could have spent this money. Let's just think. Okay, you just fresh got 20 G's. Where you going? Think.
Okay, I
Okay,
just
let's not think of a logical thinking black person. Let's
right.
go
Good
into
point.
the
Good point.
mind
Good
of a
point.
nigga. Let's go into the mind of a nigga.
Well, first off, I'm going to Red Lobster and getting all the cheddar biscuits.
Yep. You gotta get the cheddar bay biscuits, man. at least you got to come out with at least 2-3 meals out of Red Lobster. Okay, you got Red
all day,
Lobster. Where's the
all
next
day.
place you going?
And then I'm going straight to all of the stock X's, go and get all the sneakers galore that
You gonna buy a
I
bike? You getting a
real
bike?
quick, real quick. I'm getting them
Because you
all.
ain't getting them shoes if you ain't got no bike. Okay, so you going to Red Lobster? You going to StockX? Where's your third place you going?
Probably the third place. Good question. I'm going to all my haters. I'm gonna visit my haters
Oh,
and
okay.
just show them this money real quick. Go to the strip
So you about
club,
to
buy some Ush bucks, and throw it out. You know what I'm saying?
so
Really,
you
just
literally gonna just roll up with just 20,000, just be like, bam, all my money is right here. I'm gonna tell you, hey, I'm not mad at that. You got the mind of a nigga. I'm not mad at you. I'm gonna tell you, here's my top three things I'm doing. Okay,
okay.
first place I'm going off rip. I'm hitting the Gucci store. I'm hitting Gucci, some high
Uh,
end store. We coming out with bags. I gotta be fresh off the government's money. That's the first place I'm going. Number two, we eating some steak someplace. We going to the top of the line steakhouse. I'm like, I don't care what the price is. I want the tomahawk. I want 3 tomahawk steaks. I can't eat all three of them. I'm taking one home. I'm giving one to the homeless dude outside. That's my second place I'm going. And the third place I'm going, I'm taking a trip. I'm balling out. I'm going to another country and I'm balling out.
you
That's
gonna
just what
flew
I'm doing.
yourself out? You gonna
I'm
flew yourself
fluent.
out?
I'm not just I'm fluing out a couple people. I'm flying out the homies. We are balling on Uncle Sam's money. And then when I come back, I'm gonna ask y'all to give me a GoFundMe. That's what I'm gonna do when I come back. I'm like, hey niggas, I spent 20 G's of the government money. Now I need y'all to bail me out. That's legit what I'm doing.
You for real gonna be like 3 days later. Hey, what? Hey.
I'm buying hella bags. I'm gonna flip them bags though. I'm like, how much them bags? I'm flipping. I'm flipping bags. Like, look, come down to my trunk. I got all these bags. How much I'm letting them go for the low. That's what I'm doing. You gotta have a
I
plan,
get
Lakeisha. You gotta have a
no.
plan.
Yeah, her plan was literally she probably. I. This is my whole thing. Those loans take a long time for you to fill out all of the paperwork. So you did all of that. You
Just to get caught
sat
up.
down and read, pinpoint all checks and balances, dot your I's, cross your T's for you to just spend $20,000. Like you put all that work into scamming when you could have had a legit business.
Legit. You know what I want to know? The people who are actually pushing these applications through. Y'all look at this. Wait, hold on. She got a business. Like, who's reading these applications? Someone's got to hit the deny button. The government was just like, push it through, push it through, push it through. At some point in time, someone got to hold on. We giving out way too much money. Like, come on. There's no audit process. Now they auditing people. That's what it is. The audit process now, they coming after everyone. I'm just like, come on.
Thinking everybody.
Like, so let me ask you this question though. So, and I've toyed with it many times. I'm just like, I would love to get in the scamming business, but I'm too scary. I'm legit too scary. Like like you be seeing people out here flourishing, and I'm just like, like, I want some money. I want some of the money, but I'm like,
It yeah,
can't
it'll
go to
be the
jail.
day. It'll be that day
Mm-hmm.
when when you lean into the scammy life
Mm-hmm.
and scammy life doesn't lean back to you, getting your ass arrested.
I know I would be as soon as I hit submit, they'll be at my house like, yeah, nigga, it's time to go to jail. Like before I even got the money, they'd be like, yeah, bro, go ahead and come on out. Take these 5 years or whatever they giving people. I'm like, man, and you know what's crazy? It's like, what you in for? See, man, I got this PPP loan. It's like, he was like, you in here for
I,
what?
I'm not gonna be surprised at the amount of people that are getting caught because we've heard
A lot of
we've
people.
slowly been hearing a lot of stories
Yeah.
about the scammers. But don't get it twisted. It's everybody's trying to get over the system, but it's
Not like
looking
that.
like right. It's looking like a lot of us is doing it all the wrong way.
And I ain't seen no white people get caught up at all. So I'm like, what was you niggas doing? Like, and who was the first nigga that was like, hey man, you can get an extra $30,000. All you gotta do is do this PPP loan. I was like, no. And I got
Why?
one of those. I
Why?
got hit up for that. I got one email. A girl on Instagram was like, hey, I know you be doing all this comedy stuff. I know y'all ain't really out here working and performing. You should get you a PPP loan. I was like, I think not. I don't want to go to jail. I was like, no, thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am. She was like, yeah, I done got myself 1,500. I ain't got no business. And I was like, look, ma'am, if I'm gonna scam, I'm going for the big bucks. I ain't going for $1,500. Are you risking going to jail for $1,500?
She
Nah.
said $1,500. That
She
is
said she needed rent. That's
half
what
of my
I
rent. Right. Yep.
she was like, I needed the stimmy wasn't coming in time, so I had to give me this hot 1,500. I'm just
What?
no,
Oh wow.
mm-mm,
I mean, hey,
no,
but also like if y'all want to lean into that risky ass shit, go right ahead. Have fun
yeah,
with that. That is yeah,
no.
that's some adrenaline right there.
Ain't enough adrenaline in the world. Ain't enough because I'm too scary. Because I process everything like legit. I'm a lie. Like what you in here for, a big dog? Nigga, I killed 3 people. I killed 3 niggas. Back the fuck up. Just like and then some big nigga gonna come up like, nah, nigga, you in here for a PPP loan, dog. I'm like, nah, I don't care what my file says, nigga. I killed 3 people. Yes, I also got a PPP loan, but 3 niggas died in the process. You
Man,
know,
it's gonna be a fleet of niggas in jail.
they got a special wing for all these. This is gonna be the PPP wing. Like that's what that's gonna be. You're gonna see preachers. You got that one preacher. He gonna be in there. It's gonna be some fake lawyers. Is gonna be.
See, what I
It's gonna be a
did
bunch of
was
niggas in there
what I was trying to do was
trying to get some of this free money. Cause that's legit how niggas have been. You can get free money from the government. I was like, bro, the government never gives out free, especially the black people. They're not giving you anything
it's an
free.
oxymoron. Black
Like
people free
free money. We can't even get
helping.
reparations. So
Come
what
on
makes
now.
you think that they was doing that? It was whoever was behind us. He was just like, yeah,
It's a trap.
lock them
No, it's a
up.
trap. White people were involved in this. The government was involved in this. They were like, just like how they were giving out crack and guns in the inner cities. This is
Giving out
exactly
PPP
what they
loans.
did. They was out here like, all you gotta do is do this and do that. Get a fake email address and spend
Mm.
$100 to get an LLC, and you can get $40,000.
You know what I know though? Like the niggas actually paid their PP loan back. I wonder if they still gonna be in trouble. But I paid it back, but you still gotta go to jail because you didn't have a business. Like I want to know if it's gonna be niggas who legit caught it like that. Like nigga, I paid you. I don't owe you a dime. I was like, yeah, nigga, but it says here that you had. I just, I don't know.
This is a
Don't
hell of a
know.
roller coaster. Yeah, this is a hell of a trip right now. So good luck to everybody. Yeah, who
Hey
decided that
man,
they want to have a business. Y'all better get to businessing now.
sell them
And
bundles,
y'all
Lakeisha.
right, and y'all was saying black people are lazy. Stop it. All these
Boy,
businesses
if it's a
here.
scam, we gonna find a scam. I'm like, man, if this is like it was like pyramid schemes and PPP has been what this whole year of pandemic has been. Niggas have been coming out the wood. I'm like, before they every day it's like a new fucking scam, and I'm like, how are y'all this good at this? Use your
Because
powers for good.
right, this is why I don't. Black people don't believe in and doing it the straight way, straight and narrow. Because straight and narrow ain't gonna get you to where they want to be. They want to live that Dwayne
Man,
Wade lime life, which is fine. But also, they want to stunt too hard. That's because,
man,
yeah,
it's one of those situations. It's like when you a drug dealer and you don't know when to get out the game. This is
Yeah.
one of those situations because I would be so low key. I was like, okay, we're going to start a business, even if this business fails. I'm like, look, man, you ain't getting me. Like, I don't
Most
know.
of the
I just can't
businesses
do it.
did fail
This
because
is
of the
true.
fucking
This is true. See, what had happened was I was gonna start a car wash, but then COVID happened. Some shit. Oh, it's just like, man, like I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what the next scam is. So I could just be sitting here like, let's see how this works out
Oh,
for you.
we're gonna find it. Please believe that's something that we are very good at.
Oh yeah, finding the scams, man. And you know
Yeah,
what's crazy? It's like, and it's funny, like when Black Twitter gets on you about these things, it's like, whew, I don't know what's worse, government or Black Twitter. Because it's like we will let you know, like when you do some dumbass shit.
that's a good question. I'm gonna still say the government because they
That's
have
true.
all of your information.
That's
Granted,
true.
Black Twitter can get it as well, but the government has a little more leniency into ensuring that you make no more money
No,
after you
yeah,
fuck up.
yeah, they gonna, yeah. Keisha, I don't know. You gonna have to come up with some trades while you're in prison. Like, come out with a skill. I take care of them beds.
She's coming out with a trade. Fuck out of here. She going to trade school in
Man,
jail. Good. I hope for the best for Lakeisha Golden.
her and preacher, all y'all like with these people. I wish y'all well. I do.
Preacher gonna be
I'm
fine.
laughing.
He's gonna
You think
sell. He's
so?
gonna sell his. Yeah. He's gonna sell his curl activator juice that he
You know,
invented at home. Yeah.
I wish I could have been there for that first church service after these charges came out. You already know, congregation, gotta come before you. I want the accusations that you've heard in the news about me ain't nothing but the devil. It is nothing but Satan. And I need you to stand here and give me all your prayers, as well as them tithes and offerings. I gotta pay back this $3.5
Right.
million.
And then a deacon interrupts him. Excuse me, sir, pastor,
Ain't that your
but
Bentley in the parking lot?
right. We no longer need your services because you done fucked over our church as well and gave us a bad name.
I've been like, Pastor, this is your last sermon. You're gonna be preaching from the yard. That's what that's gonna be.
Can I get an amen? Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Amen, brother. Oh
Right.
man. He gonna be having altar call with his celly. This is what that's gonna be. Oh, like man, I don't know. Mm.
Good
I feel
luck.
bad for him. I
Right.
feel bad for him. I do. I do. It's just like, hey, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, and this is the prize. You got to go to jail. Like you
Yeah.
got to go to jail. You know.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get off these jailbirds. Let's keep this thing on rolling. Shout out to our next sponsor. Give it up for Chummies. Get them good eddies. They got drinks. They got all types of dope ass edibles. I gotta say, like I said, I'm out here in the Turks, and I did pop, two of them good old chummies while I was
Yes, sir.
out, just getting my swim on. I was out in the ocean, and it just hit me. And I was like, oh, relaxation from the water. Thanks to chummies. I appreciate y'all making sure that my vacation has been fun filled with the edibles. Make sure y'all use 21 Chummy, that promo code to get 10% off of your first order. Get the products. They are very dope. Chummies underscore edibles, and they will take care of you. Shout out to those good folks over at Johnny's.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, this is. Oh wait, hold on. I almost led into it. I almost led into it, and you gotta forgive me. You gotta forgive me, cause it's time for the final topic. I can't believe I
Silly.
almost missed that. I almost missed it. We got this final topic. Keeping in line with the chummies, Florida woman. Normally we hear about Florida man. Because a Florida woman is convinced she witnessed a baby dinosaur running through her backyard. 420 just passed. Maybe she was under the influence, but a baby dinosaur in Florida. In Florida, of all places. And we know Florida is a wild place. A lot of shit goes on in Florida that just cannot be explained a lot of times. So
That
this
ain't
is
nothing but a cat.
it's up there in Florida. You know, it's up there in
That ain't
Florida.
nothing but a tender cat, a swole, soft cat. Dinosaurs. First of all, dinosaurs are still here because alligators are a form of
Alligator,
dinosaurs,
crocodiles.
right?
Yeah. Maybe it was one of
Crocodiles.
those. Maybe it was one of those that ran through her yard. I don't know.
I mean, I also feel like that wasn't like she hasn't released enough videos or
Yeah.
clips, stills for us to believe her at all. Because right now, this is just a form that could be a chicken, a fucking lizard.
I'm
Like, no.
telling you, as a person that has engaged in a lot of high activities, that's
Mm,
what this. She was high out of her mind. You know, let's play this back though. Imagine if you were the 911 operator and someone, 911, how may I help you? Yeah, I think I saw a dinosaur run across my backyard. Like, imagine taking that call.
man, if I was dispatch, I'd be like, y'all need to stop. Quit playing on my phone. And hang the fuck up.
I'm telling you what that situation is. I'm like, what? A dinosaur? Hold on. Hey, Jerome, she see a dinosaur in her yard. I'm legit telling everyone on the floor. I'm a manager. You gotta listen to this call. Plug in real quick. Oh, okay, ma'am. What was that? You said a
Right.
dinosaur? Can you
Wait, her
describe
voice.
the
Right.
dinosaur?
Right. Her voice sounds like she's legit. Fuck out of
I'd be
here.
like, so, ma'am, was this a T Rex, a Stegosaurus, a long neck? What kind of dinosaur ran across your yard? Was it a Velociraptor? Like,
They're
what are
like,
we talking
pull up
about?
the thesaurus. Is it a thumb? Right.
They literally
Okay.
went to the land before time. They was like, how many dinosaurs can there be? I was like, ma'am, did you recently just watch Jurassic Park? Did you recently just watch Kong versus Godzilla? Like,
Did you
what were you
recently
looking at?
right. Right. Did you recently watch Land Before the Time? Fuck out of here. Like, what are you
And they got a lot
talking
of land
about?
before time. They got like 10 of them joints. Like,
There's like five.
five. Hold on. I thought there was like 10 of them. Let's put this to the
Oh, is it
Googles.
10? I thought it was like five.
I think it's like five Jurassic Parks. So let's see.
Oh, it's definitely five Jurassic Parks.
Let me see how many land. We're gonna put this on the Googles and let's see. So they have, let's see.
Maybe
It's a
like nine.
good, yeah, it's a good like nine of them. Because they go all the way up to Land Before Time XIV. What is XIV? Was it 10?
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Hold on, let me
that's
see what.
nine.
Is that nine?
I don't know. That might be five, six, seven. That might be seven.
That's 14.
Oh.
Yeah, we was way off on the Roman numerals. Like that's nine. They got 14 Land
We
Before
don't live
Time.
in Roman Rome.
I don't. Yeah, I don't even know. I stopped watching after like the third one. Like let's be
I'm
real. I
so
stopped watching after the third Land
no.
Before Time.
I stopped watching off of the first one. I was like, oh, this is cute.
You couldn't get enough of too much Littlefoot.
Man, if you don't get that shit out, are you gonna die or not?
At some point in time, they legit had to ask that lady, like, ma'am, are you on any type of drugs or alcoholic beverages? We know this is Florida, but what are you on right now? Because it must have been a slow
This
ass day in Florida. It was a slow
yeah,
ass day when it came to crime shit.
that legit looks like a rooster or a frisbee.
My first inkling that I'm with you when you said it was a cat. I just, ma'am, or you know what? She was really bored. Is what it was. She was just like, you know what? I'm bored. Ain't shit going on here in Florida right now. Let me just waste, taxpayers. Let me call the police and report a baby dinosaur just running through my yard. Let me just report this. You know. And, maybe it was her neighbor because people wearing them dinosaurs. So maybe it was one of them
Yeah,
that's just like I'm just running
yeah,
through. Maybe that's what it was. I'm
maybe,
just like,
but
like what
it
are we
ain't what
doing here?
she. I At the same time, it could be a form of a dinosaur. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like the world is going to shit anyway. So why wouldn't dinosaurs return and be like, nigga, this is really our land? Get it, like,
You know what it
get up
was?
out of here.
She was watching that dinosaur. I'm the baby, whatever that show was. She was watching that shit, and she just saw a little baby dinosaur just running across her yard. That's what it was. Like I'm like,
Oh,
ma'am, like I don't know. I just and you know she was white because black folks. All right, nigga. I know I ain't seen no goddamn dinosaur. Nigga would have been. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna try this
but
again
at what
tomorrow.
time? Yeah, but did she like take? Did she like sit down on a random day and look back at all the past recordings of her that's near her house? Like, was she just up and so happened to look at the camera and then see a moving figure? Like, I want to know, like, how did you come across seeing this dinosaur that you so-called say?
And I just want to be like, ma'am, did you like go outside? Did you talk to dinosaur? Like, because I know, I don't want to say she was high, but I have been under the edible influence, and I've seen pink elephants. I've seen some shit. So again, maybe that's just what it was. Like, I don't know. I just want to be like, ma'am, we got to find out more. I need more information into what this was. Like, I need to be like Florida woman because we don't hear enough Florida woman. It's always Florida man. Like Florida woman, like we need to really find out some more info. Like, what was going on, man? Like, did anyone else see this dinosaur? Like, let's check in with your
She
neighbors.
was
Like,
like,
what did they
well,
see?
I was just getting done cleaning myself after a little scrabble with my Florida man, and I am having trouble seeing in my one eye, and so I saw
I
this
saw a
figure.
dinosaur. I
Right.
saw a figure that it was more like it was probably an alligator. I was like, and that's what I want to know what that called. They probably was like, man, you're in Florida. We have alligators, we have crocodiles. Those are the only dinosaurs that exist. I'm just like, some people just watch too much Jurassic Park. That's what it is. Some people just watch too much Jurassic Park. I know Elon Musk, someone from his camp said that they now have the tools to recreate dinosaurs. And I'm just like, this is how we know y'all have too much goddamn money because why do we need dinosaurs? Like, we have alligators, crocodiles, and we have like 6 movies that have told us why recreating dinosaurs is a bad fucking idea. And
Yeah,
why do y'all want to do this?
we're never gonna have a utopia because just for the simple fact that I think it's like I'm not sure the exact number, but like the 1 percentile, like the 5 people that are making more money than the whole world could easily end hunger
Yeah,
with a
easily.
fraction of what they currently possess. And to this day, people are like, "Nah, we're gonna focus on trying to get robots on Mars right now. Like
And
fuck people right
dinosaurs.
now, and dinosaurs. Like, come on."
Fuck curing poverty. We want dinosaurs. And I'm just like, why? 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 Like, I just feel like when you get that much, you just got to be bored. Like when you have the kind of money Elon Musk and Bezos and all these other people, when you have all this money, you just bored. Because I can tell you what I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing with that kind of money. I'm not trying to fucking go to Mars. I'm not trying to relocate or recreate dinosaurs. I'm not doing none of that shit. Like I'm gonna help take care of black folks and stunt. That's what I'm gonna do if I had that kind of money. I'll take care of black folks and stunt. That's what
I'm
I'm doing.
rich, bitch. Mm-hmm.
I, you see the little kids outside selling candy, like sure, little nigga, here's $100. I don't even want candy. I'm just giving you $100 so you can go live a prosperous life or whatever.
Facts.
Like you need a scholarship fund. Let me give you some.
Right.
Let me get you some books.
I'm
Some
like,
shit
I know
like
this
that.
football team ain't real. Here you go. You
I
grown as
legit be
hell, dude. Talk
wondering.
about football team. Come
I
on, man.
legit be wondering, like, okay, where's the team at for real, bro? Like, okay, I don't even care. 'Cause, like, you got to take care of the little homies. I don't even care. Just come up with something better than the team. Like, y'all been having the same y'all need new jerseys every year. You don't need jerseys every fucking year. Use the same
That's
ones you had last
because
year.
that's because to them, they figured out having a team versus just one black person sounds so much safer.
It was like we came up short. We was 5 uniforms short. You know, y'all niggas got to wear the old uniforms, but we didn't raise enough money. That's what they should do. They should have everybody go, the whole team go out there. But these are new uniforms. We need 5 more for these other niggas over here. Like I would really give. If I was like, damn. I was like, you ain't got the new unis. I would definitely give it. Look, I can have you
You
out
said
here.
new unis. Stop it.
I legit, you wouldn't do that. Like if I was like, look, I can't have you out here in the old and the bus. You need to be the new freshness,
No,
the new
because you know
hotness.
why? You know why? I've been like, what an elaborate scam y'all have here. Come on now. Stop it.
You have niggas out there in their full uniform, they got the shoes, and they out there bouncing the ball. Like, oh, he
Old
don't
as
play
hell.
anyways.
This nigga got a court date for child support talking about I need unis for my
For my
team.
team,
Stop
for the
it.
squad. And be like, you on the squad? I'm the coach. It'd be like,
Boy, it's deep
why?
as hell.
Why you need a uniform then, coach? It'd be like,
Uh,
this is the adult league. We need these uniforms 35 and up. You know, at the rec center, shit like that. I'm like, bruh,
it's
like,
taking it
nah.
too serious at the rec center.
Man, they be out there thinking that they LeBron and shit. I'm like, okay, can we just play half court? Why y'all out here like?
Right.
I was like, nigga, we old. Like, come on, man, sit your ass down. Like, I don't
My
know. I
knees,
don't be
nigga.
getting shit. Oh man, this shit is just like funny as hell. Like, I was like, okay, you know, between Florida woman, Florida man, you know, a lot of shit going on out here in these streets. You know, make sure you just give wisely. Give wisely. Just don't give to the Keisha. Like, don't give wisely though. Give to the kid, but don't give to the Keisha. You know, that's I'm gonna stay on that one. But yo, this has been it's been a fun one, man. We wrap up
Hell
another
yeah.
fun one.
We had to take it back to a twosome and
Twofer,
Paul,
a
right, a
twofer.
twofer, and take a pause from guests because we've been
Yeah, we've been
traveling.
in these airports, but we still wanted to give No Sleep Crew and all the people checking in an episode. You know, we couldn't just not give an episode to y'all, even though we were vacationing. But we will definitely have a guest for y'all next week. As I will be back stateside. I know Boogie's already back there. So yeah, we're gonna bring it a little funny with the guests, but we appreciate y'all for checking in. Shout out to
Yes.
all of the sponsors, Blak Watches, Rosewood, and the Chummies. Make sure I use all those dope promo codes. Get yourself some good, support them, and support the podcast out here in these
Hell yeah.
streets.
And make
Anything you
sure
want to
you
say to the
guys make sure you
please do
guys
that.
continue to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you can
Bell,
stay up to par with all of
share
our
too,
new
man.
appies.
Share the
So
stuff.
yeah, support us, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. We doing some dope shit. We starting a movement. Keep it going and keep supporting us. You know what I'm
One of the
saying?
homies said she said to her mom. Her mom checked out the podcast. So I was like, hey, you know, I appreciate the whole family checking in the podcast. So share with everybody. Let everybody know. We trying to give
Yeah,
y'all the good episode, the good funnies. So
all of the
please
funnies.
support us. Of course, we appreciate y'all. Again, we'll be checking in with y'all next week. You want to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Hell yeah. Support black people except for people that are doing these fake ass PPP loans. But other than that, push through. Let's go.
Let's go, black people. We gonna make it. We gonna be all right out here. I know it's tough, but we all we got. We gotta take care of each other, and we gonna make it. We gonna make it. And again, we appreciate y'all for checking in. It's been a dope episode of Late Night with Nate. I'm Nate.
I'm Adrian.
Peace out.